Have you ever stopped to wonder if the healthy nuts you snack on might actually be harming you? It might sound unlikely, but eating the wrong kinds of nuts on a regular basis can increase your risk of heart disease by nearly 50%, especially if you're over 60. That startling figure comes from years of research published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology. Here's the unsettling part. Some of the most common nuts sitting innocently in your kitchen could be quietly raising your blood pressure, triggering inflammation, clogging your arteries, and even speeding up memory decline. Yet countless seniors eat them every day, believing they're protecting their health. There's one nut in particular, its name will be revealed later, that's been found to contain dangerously high levels of a hidden toxin. Eaten often enough, it can slowly damage your liver, kidneys, and brain. Ironically, it's the same nut many low-carb diets praise as a super snack, even though it could be silently sabotaging aging bodies. Imagine this. You doing your best to stay active, eating what you think are heart-healthy snacks, and yet every doctor's visit brings more talk of rising blood pressure, stubborn weight gain, and forgetful moments that leave you feeling frustrated. What if the very snack you thought was protecting you was quietly pushing you toward those struggles? That's why knowing the truth about the nuts you eat can change everything. But don't worry, this video will clear up all the confusion. You'll discover which nuts are truly good for your heart, brain, and longevity, and which ones you should avoid completely. Stay tuned until the very end, because we'll expose the #1 most dangerous nut for seniors, a secret almost no one talks about, yet it could be quietly harming your health. Before we dive in, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing health tips. And tell us in the comments where you're watching from. We love hearing from you. Now, let's begin with the 4 types of nuts that seniors should be eating. Number 1. Brazil nuts, tiny giants for thyroid vitality. Brazil nuts earn the crown as nature's hidden gem for healthy aging, thanks to their astonishing power to support your thyroid, the engine behind your energy, metabolism, and mood. Just a single Brazil nut can deliver more than your entire daily need for selenium, a trace mineral that becomes increasingly vital as we age. Thyroid problems often sneak up silently, with symptoms like fatigue, sluggish thinking, and low mood being mistaken for just getting older. In truth, up to 1 in 5 older adults may struggle with undiagnosed thyroid issues. Brazil nuts come to the rescue, fueling the production and activation of thyroid hormones, which help you stay sharp, energetic, and emotionally balanced. But their benefits don't stop at the thyroid. The unique fats in Brazil nuts help protect myelin, the thin sheath that wraps your nerves and keeps your reflexes quick, your reactions snappy, and your mind processing at full speed. This protective support is crucial as nerve function naturally slows with age. Even better, the selenium in Brazil nuts is in a form that your body can absorb and use with ease, unlike many synthetic supplements. Their rich, buttery taste means you only need 1 or 2 a day to reap their rewards. More is unnecessary and could be too much of a good thing. If you decide to make them a daily ritual, choose Brazil nuts still in their shells to preserve their nutrients longer, and store them in the refrigerator to keep their healthy oils fresh. They also bring along fiber and natural oils that gently encourage regular digestion, an often overlooked gift for many older adults. And as if that weren't enough, early research hints that the antioxidants in Brazil nuts might help slow the shrinking of telomeres, the tiny protective caps on your DNA that shorten with age and influence how quickly cells grow old. For anyone aiming to age with strength, clarity, and vitality, Brazil nuts are a small yet mighty ally. Number 2. Pistachios, nature's little guardians of blood pressure. Pistachios may be small, but they carry a powerful secret for aging gracefully, especially when it comes to maintaining healthy blood pressure. Often overlooked, these cheerful green gems are naturally low in sodium while being rich in potassium, a mineral that helps keep your kidneys from holding on to excess salt as you age. This unique mineral balance gently supports your blood vessels and can nudge your systolic blood pressure down by a few points, similar to what some medications achieve, but without the side effects. Their benefits go beyond heart health. Pistachios are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin plant pigments that guard the delicate macula in your eyes from damage. This defense is vital in preventing age-related macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss among older adults. Each crunchy bite quietly supports clearer, longer-lasting eyesight. Unlike harder nuts that can be tough on aging teeth and gums, pistachios offer a satisfying crunch that's gentle to chew. Their vibrant green and purple colors come from antioxidants that sweep away free radicals, those unstable molecules that speed up the aging of cells. Every handful nourishes both body and mind. Even the way you eat pistachios adds to their charm. Cracking open each shell slows you down, encouraging mindful snacking and preventing overeating. Studies even show that seeing the empty shells pile up can help you naturally keep track of how much you've eaten. For older adults, this slower pace can sharpen focus while curbing cravings. If arthritis makes shelling difficult, look for pistachios that are already slightly opened. About 49 pistachios or 1 ounce a day is a perfect serving. Choose unsalted or lightly salted varieties to keep your sodium in check. With their fiber helping to steady blood sugar levels, pistachios are especially helpful for the many older adults managing diabetes or prediabetes. Crunch by crunch, these little nuts support your heart, your eyes, and your well-being, all while tasting delicious. So why wait? Add a handful of pistachios to your daily routine and take one small, tasty step toward a healthier, stronger you. Your heartand, your future self will thank you. Number 3. Walnuts, fuel for a sharper mind and a stronger heart. Walnuts may look like tiny brains, and it's fitting they're one of nature's best allies for keeping your mind sharp as you age. Packed with plant-based omega-3s, especially alpha-linolenic acid, these golden brown gems nourish the very structure of your brain cells, helping them stay flexible, responsive, and quick to communicate with one another. Regular walnut eaters often notice clearer thinking and faster mental reflexes. In fact, even a modest daily handful can spark measurable improvements in focus and processing speed. Scientists suggest this may be thanks to walnuts' rare polyphenols, powerful plant compounds that can slip through the blood-brain barrier and calm inflammation before it damages delicate brain tissue. This protection is especially valuable as the risk of memory decline, dementia, and Alzheimer's rises with age. Walnuts have another quiet superpower. They naturally contain melatonin, the hormone that signals your body it's time to rest. Because melatonin levels often dip as we get older, snacking on a few walnuts in the evening may gently encourage deeper, more restful sleep. Your heart also benefits from their unique nutrient mix. Walnuts provide arginine, an amino acid that supports smooth, flexible blood vessels, along with antioxidants that lower oxidative stress, both crucial for healthy circulation. They can even enhance the effects of blood pressure medication by helping arteries stay supple. To keep their delicate oils fresh, store walnuts in the refrigerator and aim for about 7 to 9 halves each day. Cracking the shells yourself adds a bonus. It gives your hands a mini workout, helping preserve fine motor coordination. And if that subtle hint of bitterness surprises you, don't be discouraged. It's simply the taste of their potent antioxidants at work, protecting your brain, heart, and future one bite at a time. Give your mind the daily spark it deserves. Add a handful of walnuts to your routine and nourish the brilliance within you. Number 4. Almonds, nature's shield for strong bones and aging bodies. Almonds might be small, but they pack a mighty punch when it comes to preserving strength as the years go by. Brimming with calcium and vitamin E, they offer vital support for bones that naturally become lighter and more fragile with age. After 65, bone loss accelerates, but a daily handful of almonds can help slow that process, supplying your body with the nutrients it needs to keep fractures at bay. What makes almonds especially powerful is their rich dose of magnesium, a mineral that guides calcium safely into your bones while keeping it from hardening your arteries. This clever mineral teamwork not only strengthens your skeletal system, but also helps protect your heart. On top of that, almonds are rich in heart-friendly monounsaturated fats that lower harmful LDL cholesterol, a major step toward keeping your arteries clear as you age. A simple serving of 15 to 20 almonds each, preferably raw or dry roasted without salt, can also bring relief to another common challenge of aging, constipation. Their fiber content keeps the digestive system moving, supporting regularity and comfort from the inside out. Even your brain reaps the rewards. Almond skins are loaded with flavonoids that join forces with vitamin E to guard your brain cells against oxidative damage, which can cloud memory and slow thinking over time. This antioxidant power becomes more important the older you get, helping preserve clarity and mental sharpness. For maximum benefit, choose almonds with their skins intact and store them in a cool, dry place to preserve their delicate oils. If chewing is difficult, crush or slice almonds into smaller pieces to reduce the risk of choking. Make almonds a daily habitant. Give your bones, heart, and mind the solid foundation they deserve for the years ahead. Nuts to avoid or eat with caution. In this new section, we will discuss nuts which some seniors may wish to avoid or eat with caution. Number 1. Trouble in a tiny shell. Why pine nuts deserve caution. Pine nuts may seem small and harmless, but for older adults, they can quietly stir up big trouble. Packed with compounds that can interfere with many common medications, especially statins, antidepressants, and blood pressure drugs, these dainty kernels can actually dull the effectiveness of prescriptions or trigger by unpleasant side effects. Even more alarming is something called pine nut syndrome, where a lingering metallic or bitter taste can appear days after eating them and last for weeks. It might sound minor, but taste changes are a major cause of appetite loss in older adults, which can lead to serious weight loss and nutrient deficiencies. Studies suggest that nearly half of those affected experience a significant drop in body weight, something no one over 65 can afford to risk. There's more. Pine nuts are rich in polyunsaturated fats, which oxidize easily and can feed inflammation, an issue for anyone managing arthritis or other chronic conditions. Their slippery texture and tiny size also make them a choking hazard, especially for those with dry mouth or swallowing difficulties, a common side effect of many medications. As if that weren't enough, they contain enzyme blockers that interfere with protein digestion at a stage in life when our bodies already struggle to absorb protein efficiently. Add their high calorie density and the fact they often appear hidden in pesto or gourmet dishes, and pine nuts can sneakily sabotage weight control efforts. Some emerging studies even hint that compounds in certain varieties might speed up age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss among seniors. Bottom line, if you're over 65, it may be wise to pass on the pine nuts. Small daily choices shape long-term vitality, so be mindful of which nuts deserve space on your plate. And we'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed your health change after cutting out or adding certain nuts? Share your experience in the comments. Number 2. Macadamias, the calorie bomb in disguise. They may taste like buttery bliss, but macadamia nuts are calorie heavyweights, delivering about 200 calories per ounce. That's a problem for older adults, whose metabolism naturally slows with age. Keeping a healthy weight becomes tougher, and macadamias can tip the scale quickly. They're also loaded with fat, around 22 grams per ounce, which can strain an already sluggish gallbladder and trigger painful flare-ups for the many seniors living with silent gallstones. Their high saturated fat content pushes LDL cholesterol upward, an unwelcome move for hearts already under pressure. Then there's the dental danger. Dense and hard, macadamias can crack crowns, loosen bridges, and damage brittle teeth, a real concern once enamel starts thinning after 65. On top of that, they're pricey, and bargain versions are more likely to be stale or improperly stored, which raises the risk of consuming oxidized, harmful fats. Many commercial brands roast them in oil and add heavy salt, turning a rich treat into a sodium-laden trap. Their decadent flavor makes overindulging easy, yet studies showing heart benefits from nuts rarely include macadamias. For a better-for-you crunch, consider swapping them for pistachios, which offer more nutrients without the same risks. Number 3. Cashews, the sneaky sugar spike. Cashews have a smooth, creamy chomp, but behind that appeal hides a carb overload. They contain far more carbohydrates, about 9 grams per ounce, than most tree nuts, and much less fiber to slow down sugar absorption. For the 25% of older adults with diabetes and nearly half with prediabetes, this can send blood sugar soaring. Because cashews are soft and curved, they're also easy to inhale accidentally, making them one of the most commonly aspirated nuts among seniors with swallowing challenges. Nutritionally, they're high in oxalates, which can block calcium absorption, bad news for bones already prone to thinning. they can also increase kidney stone risk, especially after age 60. Cashews must go through extensive processing to remove a natural toxin called urushiol, and much of their nutrition is lost along the way. Store-bought versions are often salted and oil-roasted, piling on sodium and damaged fats that strain aging hearts and elevate blood pressure. Their enzyme inhibitors can slow protein digestion, and their creamy texture makes it easy to overeat them, potentially leading to weight gain at a stage of life when keeping weight stable is already a battle. If you love snacking on nuts, switch to almonds or walnuts instead. They're gentler on aging bodies and far richer in protective nutrients. Number 4. Peanuts, the inflammation igniter. Despite their popularity, peanuts carry hidden hazards for older adults. For starters, they're not true nuts but legumes that grow underground, making them vulnerable to mold and aflatoxins compounds that can damage the liver and may even raise cancer risk. With age, the body's detox systems slow down, so this threat becomes more serious. Peanuts also contain proteins that can provoke inflammation even without an allergy, which can worsen joint pain, heart strain, and memory decline problems already common with aging. Their high omega-6 fat content fuels inflammation further, and they can interact dangerously with blood thinners like warfarin due to their vitamin K content. Commercial peanut butters add salt, sugar, and hydrogenated oils, all of which worsen blood pressure and heart health. Even natural peanut butter can push blood pressure up. Improperly stored peanuts go rancid quickly, creating harmful free radicals, and dry roasting them forms acrylamide, a compound linked to cognitive decline. If you're concerned about memory or brain health, this is a serious red flag. If peanuts are a daily habit, try replacing them with healthier nuts a few days a week. Your heart, joints, and brain will thank you. And there you have it, your complete guide to the nuts that can support your heart, protect your mind, and keep you thriving as the years go by, as well as the ones you should approach with caution or avoid entirely. Remember, even small changes to your daily habits can add up to massive improvements in your long-term health. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. You might just help them protect their health too. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest senior health tips. Now it's your turn. Which nut has made the biggest difference in your life? Drop your story in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.